I've always been drawn to lakes, the way the water reflects the sky, the calm, the silence. There's something hypnotic about it. But I learned something terrifying. Not all lakes are peaceful. Some hide something darker than the shadows. Tonight, I want to share with you 4 real-life lake disappearances, people who went for a swim, a paddle, or a hike, and were never seen again. Listen closely. Imagine yourself there. Picture the water, the mist, the silence. Because by the end, you may never look at a lake the same way again. The first story is Mirror Lake. I wasn't there, but I can see it in my mind. The sun just gone below the horizon, water still and perfectly reflecting the sky. My friend Mark had decided to camp nearby that night. I remember reading the account. He went for a swim as the sun set, saying he'd be back in an hour. I try to picture him stepping into the water, feeling the cool surface lap against his skin. And then, nothing. Hours later, his friends returned to find his clothes folded neatly on the shore, his backpack untouched, and Mark? Gone. They searched. Boats, divers, sonar. Nothing. I keep imagining that moment, the water swallowing him so quietly, so completely, like the lake had waited, patient, until it could take him. I've been back in my mind 100 times, walking the shore myself. Every ripple in the water makes me flinch. Every shadow seems like it could be moving. I don't think I'll ever go there at night. The idea of staring into a lake and seeing something staring back, it's enough to make my skin crawl. Then there's Julia. She was an experienced kayaker. I remember reading her story online. She set off alone on Blackwater Lake one foggy September evening. I can almost feel the chill in the mist as I picture her paddling into the fog, the water swallowing the sunlight, turning everything gray and silent. Witnesses said she was near the northern cove around 6. Later, when they found her kayak, it was upright in the middle of the lake. Empty. Julia was gone. I keep imagining it, being alone in the fog, the sound of the paddle moving through the water, and then a whisper calling your name. It's soft, almost impossible to hear, but it's there, and somehow it pulls you deeper. Divers claim to see human-shaped shadows beneath the water, moving unnaturally fast, disappearing when you look directly. I close my eyes and try to picture it. I can feel the water pulling at me. The idea of something unseen, waiting for you under the fog, makes me shiver even now. I would never dare go out on that lake alone. And sometimes, late at night, I swear I can imagine the fog creeping over the shore, calling my name. Crescent Lake. My chest tightens just thinking about it. Night fishing was Tom's favorite escape. The moonlight turned the water silver, every ripple reflecting the sky. He left a voicemail for his wife before leaving, promising he'd catch some fish and be back soon. Hours later, his boat was found, drifting in the center of the lake. Fishing gear untouched. Tom was gone. Divers reported seeing strange shapes under the water, moving just beyond reach. I keep imagining it, him being pulled slowly beneath the surface, the water closing over him. The lake hums at night, a low, vibrating sound that makes your bones shake. I can hear it even when I try not to. Sometimes I picture myself standing at the edge, flashlight in hand, the water calm, the moon reflecting my face. And I can imagine shapes moving below, waiting for someone foolish enough to step closer. I would never fish there at night. Not now. Never. And the worst part? The hum never stops. Some nights it echoes in my dreams, calling me toward the water. I wake up drenched in sweat, heart pounding, imagining the lake's shadow beneath my bed. Shadow Lake. Even saying the name makes me uneasy. I read about a group of friends camping there. One of them, Kevin, decided to walk along the northern shore. I can picture the fire behind him, flickering orange, the lake black and silent in front. Minutes turned into hours. His friends called out, nothing. Then they heard splashing, slow, deliberate. When they approached the water, Kevin's footprint stopped at the edge. He simply vanished. I keep imagining it from Kevin's perspective, the water reflecting the moon, blacker than the night sky, shapes moving beneath the surface, whispering his name, calling him in. Some who've been there afterward claim they see human-shaped shadows, twisting and shifting just below the surface. I've never been back. I would never go. And sometimes I feel like the water is watching, waiting for the next person. Every time I close my eyes, I can hear it. The faint splashes, the whispers, the sense that the lake is alive, hungry for something. 4 lakes, 4 disappearances. 4 people swallowed by water, leaving only questions. Were these accidents? Something supernatural? Or is there something unseen lurking beneath the surface, waiting for the next person foolish enough to get too close? If you've ever been near a lake alone, think twice. Some waters are not as calm as they appear. Subscribe for more chilling tales. And remember, some lakes should never be approached, and some shadows should never be followed.